That's the employees of American Apparel demanding he be reinstated. Now, you go, what? I thought he molested his employees and he was the worst guy ever and he was driving the company to the ground and they had to fire him because of all the lawsuits. No, dummies, that's what you were told. What really happened was social justice warriors were used as pawns by corrupt corporate executives to create a whole myth, a whole cloud of confusion when they could then go behind the curtain and conduct their malfeasance unfettered. And this happens all the time. When you hear of some evil CEO, some evil founder, some disgusting pervert with sexual harassment suits or a racist past or a transphobe, what is really going on is someone higher up needs an excuse to get rid of a guy, and these dummies, these puppets, these liberal arts graduates are only too happy to grab the baton and run with it. And these journalists are so lazy that when they hear the whole story, they go, yeah, sounds good. I'm not going to look into it. So let's go back here. The narrative is that Dov was a filthy pervert that was bankrupting the company, and the CFO, Chief Financial Officer, John Luttrell, had to cut him loose because he was blowing all the money. And the final straw was a $250 million lawsuit from two employees, Kimbra Lowe and Irene Morales. Sorry, Dov, we got to let you go. Now, that's, first of all, a journalist would go, $250 million for a sexual harassment suit? That doesn't sound like a valid suit to me. I'm going to look into it. But they don't like it. They don't like the hard work. So they want the salacious story out the gate, so they run with it. And it gets on, I think it was USA Today, it gets on all the morning talk shows, and these women wear these prim little vests, and they say they were violated. So once they throw the gauntlet down, Dov releases pictures of the exact encounter where Kimbra Lowe was claiming she was molested, and you see her having a gay old time with a straight man. And then with Irene Morales, her contention was she was a sex slave. So Dov releases a bunch of texts and pictures and emails from after she was let go, where she's saying things that are so disgusting and perverted, I can't say them on the air. I've written about this in the past, and I swear to God I needed a shower after I was done investigating. So what has happened here is that you've all fallen for lies because it makes for a good story. And that's what modern journalism is. Liberal college Marxists are running the show, and they're running the show into the ground. Yes, 2014 was a bad year. 2013 was their best year ever. This company was worth between $400 and $5 million. It had 10,000 employees. But you got flim-flammed, and now incompetents are running the company into the ground. We've got a fabric supplier suing them for unpaid bills. Now, the unpaid bills for this fabric supplier isn't that much. It's something like 160 grand. But what's crucial here is they're obviously trying to get to the top of the bankruptcy list when bankruptcy happens. That's what's going on here. That's the insanity of all this. I look at these people out there protesting, I think, you look just like the social justice warriors. And you start to think, this is what's going to happen to society. In the name of wiping out the patriarchy in the top 1%, the patriarchal top 1% is using you to oust people and manipulate the system, you fucking dummies. And then what happens? Then you're on the street going, bring the old guy back. Bring the old guy back. Soon it's going to say, bring the entire patriarchy back. We're sorry. It's going to be Mexican citizens going, get the illegals out. We screwed up. Once again, we have the people that they purport to help are being hurt the most. It brings me back to that Jason Riley book, Please Stop Helping Us, How Liberals Make It Harder for Blacks to Succeed. Dov Charney is suing American Apparel for $30 million. It's possible he'll be reinstated. Steve Jobs got his job back. I don't think he will be. And that will be the loss of millions of dollars in the economy, thousands of jobs, and a whole culture that you just wiped out in the name of your fake equality that wasn't even yours. That was someone else's script, you said, you dummies.